So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be doing a quick style review of the Figma Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Link DX Edition. So let's get into it right now and take a quick look at the box. Alright, so here is a quick look at the front of the box here. Pretty basic for Good Smile's Figma line. And then here's a quick look at the one side of the box. Very cool image of the Link figure there. And then on the bottom says the same thing as the front of the box. And here's the other side of the box with another badass image of the Link figure. Then says the same thing as well. And then a look at the back of the box here with a bunch of great poses you can get Link into. Very cool figure here. So that is the box. Let's take a closer look at the accessories, shall we? Alright, so taking a closer look at the accessories, we do get a ton of great stuff with this Link since this is the DX edition. So we do get two Figma stands on the left there and then one clamp as well. And then right here we get the claw shot. On the left we do get the piece that Link grips onto. Then we do get a closed claw, and then we do get an open claw with a real chain on it, and you can interchange those pieces. Then we do get 3 interchangeable faces and then 2 interchangeable hair pieces. And then we also get 8 interchangeable hands, and then we do get an extra wrist joint. Now we also get 2 separate swords with their own sheaths. Then we do get a shield, the ball and chain with a real chain, and then we do get a bow and arrow. And sometimes the pouches on the back of Link will get in the way of the sheaths there, but we do get a ton of great stuff with this figure. Alright, so taking a quick detailed look at the Link here, I think Good Smile did a great job throughout this entire figure. The sculpt looks excellent on this Link, from his hat to his hair to the face, throughout the torso, on the buckles and the straps, on his belt there, throughout his green shirt, the chainmail, his pants and boots. Everything was sculpted very well on this Link, and I love the way it turned out. And the paint was executed very well. Also, I do wish there was a little bit of paint shading here and there on the figure, but other than that, wherever there is paint, it's pretty clean for the most part. I don't really see any paint issues. I do love the hood on this figure. That's probably one of my favorite things about this Link. And then that arm guard on his left arm looks dope. We get a couple of pouches on there on the back. They did a great job with those as well. I'm just not a fan of how the knee joints stick out pretty far on the back, as you'll be able to see when I go a little bit lower on the figure here. But I'm overall extremely satisfied with how the detail turned out on this Link, and I really don't have any complaints when it comes to the paint and sculpt, besides wishing there was a little bit of paint shading. Alright, so now for the height of Link. To the top of his hat or hair, it looks like he stands around 5.5 inches tall, as you can clearly see there. And then here he is compared to a few other figures, some SH Figure Arts, a Mezco 112, and another Good Smile Figma figure. Alright, so now for the articulation, we do have a great upper neck joint. As you can see, the up and down movement there. We do get some very nice pivot, and then it also swivels. The lower neck really doesn't move at all. The hood is articulated, hinges up and down, pivots, and it also swivels a little bit. The torso does move forward and back a pretty good amount. We do get some decent pivot, and then it also swivels. The waist joint only moves forward and back, so with both joints you get that much movement. The large pouch is on a ball joint, as you can see there. And we do get a great movement at the shoulder, goes out to the side, goes up and down, it does swivel. We do have bicep swivel, a single bend at the elbow, it also swivels. And then we do have a ball hinge at the wrist. And then the legs here, they kick forward about 90 degrees, go to the back about 45, and then kick out to the side about 90 degrees. We do get a swivel there, single bend at the knee, swivel at the ankle. Really doesn't hinge up that much at all, hinges down a good amount. Great pivot, and then we do get a nice toe hinge. So overall, I think Good Smile did an outstanding job with this Link, and I really don't have much to complain about. So if I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I'd definitely have to give it a 9.5. The only issues I can think of is that the ankles don't hinge up really at all, and that his pouches on the back of his belt get in the way of the sheaths sometimes. But other than that, everything was executed extremely well, from the articulation to the paint and the sculpt. And the highlight of this DX Link, of course, is the shit ton of accessories we get. They gave us so much great stuff, and I couldn't be happier with how great this figure turned out. So I'm glad I ended up buying this Link. But anyway, that is my quick style review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell icon. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway, because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.